Alright, alright, alright. Guess what? New game. Well, actually, old game on a new day. Gonna play some American Truck Simulator. I reset my career here because about two and a half weeks ago, I got an absolute brand new computer here, and it's got all the bells and whistles, and spent a pretty penny on it. And I thought it was time to start something new on this. I haven't played the game in a while. I just did today download the Louisiana and what was it Louisiana and Illinois, the the two DLC that I did not have. I don't buy them when they first come out. I tend to, you know, about once a year buy everything that came out, and today was the day I chose to get the latest downloads for that. So I'm gonna start a brand new career here. I'm uh, I'm using the World of Trucks. That's my existing account. I just reset it. I hope it actually signs in here. Um, yeah, let's connect this. This is the new shit that I got. Um, so we'll add that stuff to our blah 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 world accounts. Um, World of Trucks. I play with the keyboard. I play simple automatic because I don't need to shift. It'll do it for me. And that's all I need there, I think. I did set my cruise control up to where shift, tap and shift is raises the cruise control by 5 and control lowers it by 5. And I changed the X button, which is push to talk, since I'm not going to be doing any convoys with anybody or anything like that. I don't need that, so I put the X button as resume cruise control. Um, as usual, I'm gonna start in my hometown here, or Denver, Colorado. That's where I tend to always start. Once I got the Colorado map, I haven't looked back. Let's look at this whole country here. What all did they add over here? Illinois. Could go up into Chicago, Champaign, Springfield, Peoria, and Louisiana down here. This is new as well. I haven't been down here either. But the whole map is actually clear for me now. So I'm gonna try to play as much of this career as I can on video. Not every video will have commentary, but I'm gonna try to get all the way to level 25. I always quit for whatever reason, and I'm not very consistent on things like that. But it's the plan right now, anyway. Starting Denver, and we gotta choose a truck. I still like the Peterbilt. I can't help it. This one right here, the 579. It's I don't know. It's the truck that I like driving. It always has been. In every one of my previous videos, I usually end up coming back to this. I've played a little bit with Volvo. I've played a little bit with the Mac. Um, I just like this. I like this truck. So we're gonna go with that. Can I change the color? Can I do anything? It's just gonna stay this color here. Anyway, let's confirm that, and we'll start our first job. The Denver Mile High City. So we'll go through the video here, take a look around. This is the Railroad Museum. Looking at the parking lot for Elitch's right over there. This looks like, I don't know, probably Evans. Something like that. Evans, over the highway. Invesco Field, Mile High, whatever Power Field, whatever they call it. It's Mile High Stadium. I don't care what anybody calls it. It's not even the real Mile High Stadium. They tore that down years ago. And we're back on the opening graphics, so I think it's going to keep looping through these. I think that's it. We'll continue. Maybe. Oh, they're talking to me down here. I have to work for trucks. I have to drive soda ash to venture dock. Whatever. I don't know. Okay. See, we're all hooked up. My 3 button does that. 2 button lets me look around. 1 button is interior. The WAN button. Start her up. Put my lights on the 1 position, which will mean automatic lights. And I pretty much stay in the cockpit as much as possible. Or the cockpit in the cabin. That's the proper word for it. For emergency, you know, I just stay in the cabin. Try not to move the camera too much and get a little bit of that motion sickness. I gotta go out this way, but I believe it's around the 2nd one here. We are in the Peterbilt that I like. This is the first trip is usually the one that you choose, and that becomes your favorite, and that's what dealers will open up for you. So when I have that first chance to buy a vehicle, it'll be a Peterbilt vehicle that I am offered. As far as dealer, you can always buy used and get anybody, and you'll open up other dealers as you drive past them. Yeah, I get it. I can look around. 1, 2 through 9. 1 is the one I care about because that. Okay, all I do is hit 1 button. That was enough to make it register that I did it, and it'll stop telling me about it. Oh yeah, one thing I gotta do is controls, options. Need to set up my turn signals because they are not working for me. And I like to put them on Q and E. And E is going to be start and stop engine too, so I need to put that someplace else. So let's find left and right turn signals. Swap that one with Q. So quick replies I don't need. And E. That one I do need to replace. So engine, stop and start needs to be set with something. Let's put that on Z. And I don't need the ability to show name tags at all, so I don't miss that. That should do it. So Z now starts my engine, and Q and E are my turn signals. I do not get tired of hearing that clickety-clack. Clickety-clack. Sometimes it helps to go outside your cabin to get a good look. I try to stay in as much as possible, but I go out and I justify that because the limited peripheral vision that is afforded us in this game. That in reality, I would be much more aware of what is around me than what this game affords me. So looking around like that, I consider that to be my peripheral. The nice thing about this is now I can just start tapping cruise control, get that up to 45, 55, whatever, and the engine will do it all on its own. I don't need to keep gassing it. did I do? Can't. I'm only at 40,000 pounds. I should be able to pick up some speed by now. Is it some kind of um, automatic headlights, automatic blinkers? That shouldn't affect it. Automatic engine brake. These ones right here might do it. Hill start. Maybe that's doing it. This is ridiculous. See, it feels like it's not doing something. Yeah, I hit the brake, and then now I've got sudden full power. I think the cruise control is jacked up. Yeah, now I've got power. I think hitting the cruise control kind of messed me up. This looks like Chambers Road, which I kind of grew up right near. I grew up on Buckley, which is the next main road that direction. Buckley and Colfax, which wouldn't be too far from where I'm at in this map right here. Went to Hinckley High School, which is Colfax and Chambers area. Yeah, see, this engine is doing it now. I think it was just glitching out. Traveler says you're gonna have to look around. Got a Aurora police right next to us. They're a bunch of assholes. Had a lot of run-ins with them. You know, long-haired, metalhead, getting profiled just like the black people do. I mean, it's a real thing. Agency. I know black people tend to think that cops target black people, but the truth is cops target the people that they think don't have money, and they think black people don't have money, and that's why they target them. Just like they target long-haired fucking metalheads. They target anybody they think cannot afford the legal representation to stop what they're about to do to them. That's pretty much it. And I had a cop tell me as such, you know, that their number one operating logic at a crash site is affluency. You know, they'll take a look around at the cars, and like the Mercedes, their truth is more truthful than the Pinto. You know, it's because they have money, they must be telling the right thing. I need company branding. I should have picked out a cool logo. The bird, the A, This could be for the ape-like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Ape-like trucking, of course. We'll go with the star. Star with the A. All right. Our headquarters. Global headquarters. We are an international company. So is there another shot that they're going to show us here, or is it just going to keep spinning around? There's the dog food factory. That's the Purina dog food factory right there. So this area probably stinks to high heaven, because that area does in real life. I imagine that this is not the smelly, or not the friendliest smelling place. All the power lines. Aaron Brockovich kids. Oh my Lanta. Alright. Feature unlocked. I can pick a job. I don't have the money. I don't have the bank, because I haven't unlocked emails or anything like that. I think all I can do is go into jobs and check out some jobs. Isn't World of Trucks? They don't have. Oh, wow, that was a lot. Isn't being hooked up to World of Trucks going to give me some World of Trucks? I think I have to have I think I have to own a truck before I can access the external markets. That's what I would want for World of Trucks. So let's start here in Denver and get some cash going. Let's find the the best price per distance, maybe. And looks like this 5,000 load of ice cream going to Lamar. That's the one, huh? Sure, why not? Let's go to Lamar. Should put us already hooked up. Oh wow, is it a triple? My Lanta. Why'd you do this, Jason? Triples suck. So start her up, make sure that the light is on the one position, and let's get her going. Oh, this is gonna suck. Triples back there. And watch my turns. Must still be over here off of Chambers, because there's that recruitment agency that I already hit. So this must be Chambers here. Okay, I want to add was it that? Yeah. So I have both my mirrors. Looks like a dealership or something over here. We're about to drive by. Not going to be close enough to catch it, so I think I have to pull him there. Aha, international truck. Cool. I'm going to try to unlock those when I can. This might be Air Park Boulevard. This might be Air Park. Yeah, Airport Boulevard. This was Buckley Road. It used to be called Buckley Road. Now it's called Airport Boulevard. They changed it to name it after the new airport, and the fact that it was also linking the old Buckley Air Force Base, so it has two airports technically on this road. Although Airport Boulevard doesn't actually go to the airport, but it does hook up with Pena Boulevard, which takes you to the airport. Getting you to the airport on time. Okay then. Guess the cruise control has to be over 20 before I can activate it in this vehicle. This corner is going to suck. So I gotta go wide. Get all the trailers around the thing. And I did it. Successful mission. Only a little yellow line on this side. I like that they added the cruise control to the speed thing down there. It used to be that you had to have a certain, you had to pick certain trucks because you know, you couldn't read the dashboard on some of these. But yeah, with the inclusion of the widgets, which some people don't like, I happen to like them a lot. Now I have a consistent speedometer with my cruise control showing down there. 75. I don't think I can even go 75. I think I'm governed with this. Oh wait, I'm not doing World of Trucks yet. World of Trucks governs at 65. Screen jerked. I was watching somebody play this game on Twitch earlier today, and man, that dude was all over the place. Just, it was hard to watch. It's like, dude, get in a lane. And his problem was oversteer. And when playing with the keyboard on this, it's all about very subtle, gentle touches. If you hammer that button, you're gonna fly off the road. You just gotta tap it to make it around a corner like this. Just an ever so slight tap to keep the nose going. That's all I'm doing is tap, 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 tap. You get a little bit of out of your lane, just gently tap back. I'm just going to stay with 65. I'm used to that because I will be doing World of Trucks for this. The thing I like about World of Trucks is it, the time to destination. Now I don't know why it tells me to go off to Lime. It always, marker tells me to go off on this intersection, but you don't have to, because you can get the way station right up here. I don't understand why it tells me to go to that lane every time. Oh. The wrong button there. I went to hit the turn signal and ended up hitting the F2 or the number 2 instead, and that changed my camera angle. Okay, I was talking about something before that came up. I forget though. I don't even know. It's not important. I'll watch it I'll watch this video later and be like, oh, that's what I was talking about. I'm 103,000. That's a heavy boy. Getting the cruise control up. It's not going to connect until it's over 20 miles per hour. So until then, I have to manually hold that W. Oh yeah, I was watching the Steam guy. Was that what I'm talking about? But I think I talked about him. He was all over the road. It was hard to watch. That's all. Come on, truck. Why they put that right at the bottom of a hill. Gear or something. Okay, my cruise control's glitching out on me. When I hit it, it locks in. See, because once I hit brake, it reset it, and now I'm actually picking up speed. But something is wrong with my cruise control. Hit it prematurely or whatever, it like kills my acceleration. Not good. Don't want that. See, because now I'm getting it. I would have been ahead of those trucks up there. But ew. So I gotta avoid cruise control maybe. I'll look it up after I'm done recording this video. I'll look it up and see if there's a setting that I'm doing that's causing that. When I hit the cruise control button, it doesn't cruise. It just. I'm going in front of this guy. Don't care. Don't care anymore. Horsies over there. You're bound to see that out by Lyman. There's also a big prison out here. See, now the cruise control's working. It is picking up speed. Trying to get up to that 45. Tap it up to 55. Maybe we'll go up to 65 because that's what's going to feed through here. But it does get a little windy and there are some slowdown spots. It's kind of a fucked up road. This is the road you would take to get all the way down to like Lubbock, Texas, Amarillo, and it goes through the panhandle of Oklahoma. I think it's 285. There. H for horn. So when you see cows, you gotta honk your horn and say, "Hi, cows." They like that. That's probably not even. I wouldn't recommend hassling cows. Give them more noise than they need. We're gonna drop this down to 45 because I think that it's gonna tell me that up here anyway. I'll go to 40 because long and lean. Up to the 35, we'll go to 30. Not getting any brake though. Oh wow, look at that trailer. I need to do automatic retard on my brakes because it does not appear to be applying it. Maybe this truck doesn't have it. It could very well be that this transmission does not have a retarder, and that's why when I do the cruise control and I'm on a downhill, it's like, no, I'm not slowing down. You gotta hit brake. Get our lane back over here before somebody tries to get it from us. I try to obey those yellow cautionary speed limit signs because they're good practical advice in this game when you're running with the trailer in. Yeah, you can technically do the speed limit through these things, but you're going to be all over the road trying to control it. And the speed is well adjusted in this game. That if you're within the speed limit, you should be able to stay in the lane. If you start getting extreme with your speed, you can get there faster, and you can shut off the traffic rules and all that shit, which I'm not going to do. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have what do they call it? Rest state simulation. I do not need rest. I don't want that. And I don't want that. Because I like to actually simulate sleeping at night, finding a place to park, doing all that. The problem with this is this game doesn't let me park in a lot of places. Sometimes you're stuck going hundreds of miles just to find a place to sleep at night, and that's not realistic. In reality, trucks park everywhere. You can park in a consumer parking lot. And so I still try to simulate rest, but I also want it to be doable. Very often you can end up going from a state where you're able to be awake and drive, whatever. You can go from that state to being exhausted and tired and ready to sleep before you've passed a place to actually rest. The distances can be like that. This truck is just not slowing down. It's a fun game though. It's good when I want to chill and be mindless. Watch the lanes go by. It's a good road trip simulator because it does kind of accurately, simulate the environments and the change of geography. Can't wait for them to come out with their road trip that they're going to be doing for this. It lets you get into a car and drive all the map. That should be a lot of fun. not be hindered by, you know, big trailer and just actually do a road trip. It's gonna be fun. They're coming out with that soon, I think. And the first one's gonna be a Ford pack of Ford cars, but I imagine they'll license with a bunch of people, and there'll be a variety of different cars that you can drive around. And it's a great idea for sustaining the game. A lot of people do play this for the I boxed that dude out a little bit. He was trying to pass on the inside. No. On the outside there. I guess we put the outside. Okay, here comes Lamar. Which I think we're pretty close to our end here. What's the distance on it? Let's say. Looking over there and I don't see it anywhere. Minutes, 14. Coming out. I want the world to know. Alright, don't make me stop. Ah, go fuck yourself. AI gods, they don't like me today. Make me stop at every way station. Lamar has been discovered. Imagine what the guy who founded Lamar thinks about that. It's like, fuck, he didn't discover it. I founded it. I discovered it. Alright, we'll stop on the scale here. Get our reading. 1,300 pounds. 100,000. Big difference between the two. If this was only 1,000 pounds, I wouldn't have to deal with this transmission holding me back. It'd be a race car. Get out on the highway. I'm just gonna go out. I assume that I've got it. Pretty much what you gotta do with these on and off ramps. It's just, you got it, get it. Good. Okay, there's stuff in this town to go look at. It's like a scale to unlock. Is there a dealership or something up there? I should probably get over because I'm gonna have to turn. Oh wow, there's a fuel station nearby. Imagine that. I'm not putting fuel in a rental truck. If you have to do that, you failed because you generally get enough fuel in every vehicle that you. But if you do it on a contract like this, the contract will pay for the fuel. You don't have to pay for it out of your pocket. It's not my truck, not my fuel. Whatever's left over is going to the next guy, so. Right is right. I don't want to stop on this. I think I can make it. I think I can. I think I can. Go look around. Ugly blue truck. I don't even know what it is, but I don't care. It's a temporary truck. I'm gonna have a pink Freightliner, because that's what I want. Pink. Going through my girly phase. In fact, my avatar is a lady. You won't see it because the World of Truck shows my ape-like J avatar, but no, I picked a lady. I wonder if there are like male lot lizards for ladies. You know, some young fucking Dustin Hoffman dude hanging out at the truck stop on a CB radio. Don't ask me what a lot lizard is, because I don't know. It's a prostitute at truck stops. That's what they call them on the radio. Lot lizards. Just thinking, being a lady and I'm out there on the road, you know, I'm gonna have some companionship problems if all the lot lizards are ladies. Although there's nothing wrong with that. Where do you want this? Oh, inside there. So I'm gonna cheese this. Not bad, Jay. That was a good job. I got it set to simple parking for all these because of doubles and triples. I can back a trailer up, but I can't do that with these doubles. It is more than my mind can comprehend. Actually, in real life, I can back up doubles too. In the game, there's no way of judging the overshoot. You know, if you go slightly wrong on the first trailer, then it magnifies on the second one. The second one is going to be even more off, and you got to be kind of perfect with that stuff. And oh wow, I get skill points. Each level you gain a skill point. Use your hard-earned skill points to unlock better jobs and useful improvements. What would I apply my first skill point to? Is there one for like, I don't know, gluten free? Like if I check this, I'll be gluten free. How about better hydration? You know, you will need less soda to drive your truck. Eco driving, that's kind of like better sodas, isn't it? Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. When I buy my own truck, I don't want to gas up all the time, so we'll apply one of those. Apply all. Boom. We've got better gas mileage. Ain't that something special? Let's find us a quick job. Um, although I can probably go to the bank now and get some money and buy a truck. I think that's probably what I could do. Get used trucks, brand new Peterbilts. How much money am I going to be able to get? Let's see. Go to the bank. What is our balance? Borrow 130,000. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to borrow exactly 130,000 and go to. I'm going to go buy a truck. We're going to buy it. Yes. And we'll get one of these. And one of these. And one of these. That's going to be almost 2,000, 3,000 bucks I have to come up with every day to pay this back, but that shouldn't be a problem. And now let's go to the dealers. Where are the dealers? Convoys, Career. Truck dealers, right there. And this is the one we unlocked, which is going to fast travel us to Montrose, Colorado, which I'm okay to do because ultimately my career really starts once I get this truck. It's going to put me back in Denver, and then from there I'll be, I'll have to take trips and bring the truck with me everywhere I go. There won't be any fast travel. So, let's see. Configurations can we get? I think those are the only two. Get the old model Peterbilt or the new one. I'm going to go with the new one because I think it's pretty. Okay, we're going to customization. We'll do this step by step, get as much as we can right now. Obviously the day cab is all we can get. The 6x2, 150 gallons, that's not a lot, but it'll do the trick for now. Cummins, I can't wait to upgrade all of this. It's all garbage. It's all garbage. Could do the cool logo. I don't think I can afford any of that. I can maybe go with a custom color. Metallic. Let's see what that does. Okay, I want pink. Give me pink. Oh, I like it. Sure, why not? Confirm that. Do I have to hit confirm here? Okay, that was paint. Accessories. Don't want a license plate up there. I don't have anything there. The light adapter is already there, but does it have any lights on it? It does. It has a couple on the corner here. And I think we're fine with that. I do want the standard doorknob. I got that. You know what? I don't think I should do anything special. I don't think I can do anything special. Doesn't look like I have anything available to me yet. But I'm level 1. I don't know shit. Ain't been nowhere. People are surprised I even have a vehicle. They're like, damn, dude, aren't you working for a company somewhere? It's like, no, I am not a Schneider driver. No JBL Hunt here. I think that's it for that. We'll keep the default interior. Yeah, I think we're good. And what do I hit this? No, I don't want to leave. I want to purchase. Alright, now it's going to take me to my shop back on 38th and Pecos. You gotta admit, it's a totally different place now that there's a truck there. Before it was just a building, but now it's got a truck. Magnificent. Okay, I gotta smoke a little bit of pot here. And then we'll get out on the road. Go in here, and we'll find us a job. Let's look at the jobs. We want external contracts because those are going to be, they pay good too, generally. Go to Sterling, go to Cheyenne, go to Sterling, go to Cheyenne. Pallets or salt. Wait, this pays more. In fact, let's look at that. Let's look at the price. Who pays the most? Go back to Lamar again. Same ass trip. I might do that. Go to Colby, Kansas. Might do that. I think I'm going to do that one. See, now it gives me 7 hours to complete that, and that's real world hours, so I can, you know, we're going to go pick it up. Then I'm going to load some pot in my pipe. Besides that, I'm doing the speed limit. Why are you passing me? It's cheating. Cheating. You tell me I gotta follow the rules. You don't. Back on Chambers Road again. In real life, there's a Burger King and a Jack in the Box right here that I hit sometimes when I go into town. Right about here would be a Burger King over there, Jack in the Box over there. Purdy truck. Purdy truck. We are Pepto-Bismol. I do know this game. I've got a lot of hours. Just it's been a few months since I've played it. I was on a different machine, so now all my settings have to be reset. Love this new computer. It is fantastic, except it's got one little glitchy problem that it has a problem playing digital rights management movies from Netflix and YouTube through a browser without, like, occasionally dropping the driver and then crashing out to a pink screen, and it's driving me nuts. I've done everything I can think of to fucking fix it, do troubleshooting, and it just does not want to go away, and it's me off. Other than that, the gameplay there, it's playing these games flawlessly. High settings and ultra settings. No lag, no input lag. I've always had, all these years, all my videos, all the time that I've been playing in these games. Where's my trailer here? I've always been playing on a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse. And when I got the new computer here, I got it all wired, and big difference. Big difference. You know, I had a good keyboard and a good mouse before, so it wasn't terrible lag, but technically there's always some lag with wireless. So this is my first like lag-free experience. Oh, and I also got one of those. I've been playing on Wi-Fi, you know, with the router being upstairs and it's going through the whole house, and that's been giving me a lag too that I've had to deal with. And so I got one of. I didn't know this technology existed before this, but I got a network adapter that runs through the power outlets of the house. So I'm essentially on an Ethernet cord now. I'm no longer on Wi-Fi, and so my internet has been freaking stable and awesome because of that too. It's my entire computing experience just got so much better. Oh, I don't need to go that way. I need to go this way. Turn back the way I came. That's not what it wants me to do. Go down to Airpark Boulevard. Behind me is Chambers, and ahead of me is Airpark Boulevard. It's fucking Buckley Road. I don't care what they say. We're always in Buckley Road. My childhood, I mean, you can look this up on Google Maps. I lived in Friendly Village Trailer Park, which was right at the corner of Buckley and Colfax. And Buckley did not go through at the time. This Airpark Boulevard here did not go through, and it was just a field there. And I spent all my whole youth in that field, you know, going down to Sand Creek, and now it's all this industrial park. All this was kind of like my backyard. I lived right down there. Get out on the highway. This should be a straight shot right over to Colby. It's right off the interstate, so yeah, just stay on 70 all the way through. See, that cruise control is doing things. It's acting funny. I bet it's a setting they have somewhere in there. I know I have adaptive cruise control turned off. And something about when I activate it, like, it throttles. Go up to our maximum 65, which is what the maximum World of Trucks will allow me to do. You can go 75 through here. But it's a good cruise, you know, that's... You pay for it out here in, like, Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado, when you can get up to an 80-mile-an-hour speed limit. Some places in Wyoming and Utah are like that. But, I mean, when you're in California, they have a truck speed limit of 55, so you never even touch the governor on that one. So 65 is a good compromise. And I'm sure they do that to regulate the aspect of competition. That there are mileage awards on that World of Trucks, so it levels the playing field, because if I turn off traffic and I turn off traffic fines and I just blast out 120 miles an hour, and you can do that and really rack up the the jobs and all of that, but then when other people come in and look at their profile and compare their progress to yours is going to be padded, and that's why they put a governor on World of Trucks. It levels the playing field for everybody, and anybody that looks at those charts from a competitive point of view. Technically, there is no competition in this game, but competition is what people make. You got trailer. Give me more time there, buddy. He's telling me to get off on landing again. But no, I'm going to wait and see if it tells me to weigh. Now that I'm light, it's going to tell me to weigh. I'm only 40,000 pounds. It'll be fun. Nope, it wants me to go. Technically, I should be able to hit the X button when I pull out of this to resume, get right back up to speed. But it's probably not. It's probably going to glitch out again. I think I'm better off just manually getting up to speed and then using cruise control. I just think using cruise control is better than always holding the acceleration button. It's good practice to adjust your speed with the cruise control. Gives you better handling, because you're probably going to be better at handling the left and right turns if you're not also handling the acceleration. Okay, 75,000. That must mean my truck weighs 25,000. 35,000. 35,000. Okay, just hit the cruise control. See what it does. Lose this lane up ahead here. Unless it wants me to go that way. Don't lose that way. This Colby's not right off the interstate. It's gonna be. Hold on, it wants me to go. Oh, okay. So I don't have to turn on. I misread the map over there. It looked like I had to go back down that toward Kid Carson. That didn't make sense to me. Colby's, right off of 70 in Kansas. Why would I have to get off of 70? Take the truck through. Turn. I have a hard time looking at that, using the 2 button and looking at the exterior like that while I'm driving. It's great for, scenery, to take a look at the truck and watch it go through the scenery and stuff like that, but it breaks immersion for one, the feeling that I'm actually driving down the highway, and it's not easy to keep straight like that, like this. When you start looking off to the side like that, it gets hard to stay between the lanes. trucks get in front of you that immediately brake. You're not going fast enough, but I'm going to slow you down. My parents are in Kansas right now. They went to Kansas for the 4th of July to go hang out with some friends, and I'm like, that's not a good number. Kansas. There's no good Kansas. It's the only reason you should ever be going to Kansas is leaving Oklahoma. That's the only justifiable reason to be going to Kansas. Backwards fucking places, run by backwards fucking people. The people that live there aren't bad, but they elect the stupidest fucking leaders. Burning this fucking country. They're stupid. They don't remember shit, you know. They keep getting burned by their leaders and then re-electing them. Say what you want about Democrats, but they experience shame, you know. When a leader starts pissing off a Democrat, we get rid of them, you know. We Al Franken them, or even Biden, you know, when we were bitching about how old he was. That actually took effect, and he ended up stepping down. And you just won't see that from the fucking crazy people right now. They love their person no matter what. And I believe, you know, if you love something and you don't hold it to account, you're not in love, you're in a cult. It's that simple, you know, that everything does have a condition, you know, and you're not going to let your loved ones mistreat you without telling them, hey, you're mistreating me. You don't just give them a blind fucking pass to be assholes. No, everything has a condition. There is no such thing as unconditional love. You have what you'll tolerate and what you won't, and come on. Why am I going backwards? Peg fit into a round hole? I don't know. Maybe a square peg does. Cave Rye Beach. Tutorial thing in there. How far do we gotta go? 39 minutes away. Stop for the evening and be done. Good rest area. I can rest right now. It's 9 o'clock. We'll go in here and deliver. Gotta take advantage of your sleep when you can. And see, now if I was doing a regular run, I wouldn't have this option because I would be limited by time in the game to get to, you know, yeah. Over here, hit enter to rest, but I'm gonna take a look at the truck and load a little bit of pot before I do this. Being in Colorado, it's mandatory that I smoke my daily allotment of weed. People don't know that about Colorado, but yes, it is a fact. You are required to smoke weed to live here. They'll test you. Other states, you know, they test if you're high and then they lock you up. In Colorado, they test if you're high and they'll lock you up if you're sober. It's totally a real thing. I am not making anything up or being sensational. Oh yeah. Knock out. There we go. Hey, a little car. You're so cute. Your little car. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to clean some pot. That used to be a chore. It used to be such a job, man. Especially back, you know, before it was legal, you know, the pot you'd get, we had a lot of stems and a lot of seeds, and it'd take you forever to clean it. Now that it's legal, these companies are making amazing weed that they get rid of all the seeds. They do a great job of separating the male and the female plants. So if I hit enter, I will sleep. Oh wow, you can do this now. This is new. This is totally fucking new. Yes, so I can adjust right to exactly when I want to wake up. We'll wake up at 7 a.m. I love that. That's quality of life. I'm telling you. My headlights are on or off. Can't tell my gas. Little sleepy weed. It's indica. That makes it sleepy. Okay, what do we got going on in this town here? That side of the street and a bank on that side of the street. This town is up. They're on the rise. They're a 2-bank town. You couldn't ask for more than 2 banks. Except it would be 3 banks. not going to do any left-hand turns on red because it gives me tickets for that. It's totally legal for me to make this turn, but if I start doing it, sometimes it gives you that ticket. It's like, no, I don't want to risk that. I don't have the money for it. $19,000. I should have probably paid back one of my loans if I can do that right now. Bank, repay. So we don't have as big a payment as due. I see where you are. Should be right on the spot. All right. One job down. That's the first job in a career. Gonna make all kinds of money at this rate. My proficiency's up. Ooh, I got a level. Let's see what the company has to offer. But first, let's get our levels. I think I'm gonna go one more on fuel consumption because, you know, again, buying my own truck. Yeah, I don't want to pay a lot. I don't want to always be stopping for fuel. So these must be the company jobs, right? From this place to other places. Yeah, they all got the same company over here. And this is the big paying one. Going to Hitchinson, Kansas. Gonna stay in Kansas. I think I'm gonna take that one. Just because it pays the most. Got the best miles. And it's easy. You know, I don't have to go looking around for a job because I might find a better job at another place in town here, but then I have to travel to it and all that. Nah, I'm just gonna keep on moving. Tight turn. Alright, we got us a trailer. And we're ready to go. Let's take a look at this. It's the Picket truck. Look at that. You know, you see them on the highway all the time. The Picket brand. Like a dollar store, I'd imagine. I bet it is. Green light. Franklin Avenue. F1 to do the trophy mode. Doesn't do anything. I think I have to go across the street to go get that anyway. There's this photo that's get. Let's see it on the map there. Must be behind me. I already passed it. Oh, yeah, it's back here. I guess there's a photo that I could have got if I had been paying attention. I'm not going back for it. I'll have to get another trip or something to do that. Because I want to get those when I can. I don't want to do special stuff for it. My number one priority is the load. That's what she said. Oh man. Good weed. What is this? Range Avenue. Oh, flip. Come on, engine. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, my foot. Falling asleep. Good. Just gotta change the way I'm sitting. It's these balls, man. They get in the way. It's fucking kind of a cruel joke that God played on man. Putting their dangly bits on the outside like that. It's not right. You can Google it. Balls will make your feet fall asleep. Like, my foot's asleep, and I'm like, you must have some big balls. Humans are funny. They're fucking dangerous. Alright, we're gonna head out on the highway here. Look for some adventure, whatever comes our way. See, it's not shifting up right here. When I know it can. I have to tap out of cruise control, apply brakes to make sure that the cruise control is fully raised, and restart it. Glitching. Something's not right there. It's not operating like it used to. That was a seamless process. You tap the cruise control and it locked right in. It's like, okay, that's our speed now. I guess I can do 65. Sightseeing, or either. This is a good little diversion. I've been playing active games lately, and a lot of that 7 Days to Die. It requires a lot of attention. That's fun. I also been playing a lot of Hearthstone too. I think that game's pretty fun. Right. Took that on video. So people can see just how poorly I played that game. Now I'm pretty good at it, but I'm in the camp that is able to make good with default strategies and be semi-competitive with that. Fairly often I'll pull off, a top 3, top 4. That's kind of regular for me. But I'm usually not the winner. I'm usually 3rd or 4th. The winner is the guy that really knows the strategies and is getting that shit done earlier in the game. That's not me in Hearthstone. Not yet. I have to play it a lot more and really start to identify the factors that happen early in a run that tell you you can get a late run build. You know, to do the good shit about Hearthstone. I'm playing in the battlegrounds. I don't. I've got like so many unopened packs from the regular version of that I haven't played the regular Hearthstone since I first checked out the game. I'm addicted to the battlegrounds. I think those are great because it's a level playing field for everybody going in. The problem with, you know, your personal deck playing against other people in the regular mode is those people could have been playing forever and might have invested real world dollars into getting a deck that you have no chance of beating. But in Battleground, everybody starts off with the same, and everybody has the same options. You know, granted, if you pay, you can choose a different boss, but all the bosses are still available to me. You just have 4 to pick, and I can pick from 2. But otherwise, competitively speaking, Battlegrounds is a level playing field. That's why I like it. Fun game. Agency up here ahead that we can pick up. I am going to get other drivers at some point to get some of that residual income going. Give them this truck when I upgrade to a new one. Something like that. The 4th of July is like in 2 days, so there's that. And I love this country. I am so fucking glad I was born in this country and so proud of what we are supposed to represent. But I am deeply ashamed of this country right now and what it is doing and how it is treating the world. is it's nothing to celebrate. You know, I say you deserve the day off. You've worked hard. Enjoy it with your family, and I hope you have a great, wonderful experience. You know, good food and laughter and joy. But there's nothing to celebrate about in this country right now. I don't care who you are. That's just fucking logic. We are not the inclusive, shining place on the hill. We are exclusive, telling people we don't want you and you come from a shithole country, and we are just fucking completely broken in that regard. And yeah, I just don't think that anybody waving a flag right now, you know, at best you're tone deaf. And I'm not saying we can't get that back, but my God, we owe a lot of people a lot of things to get back what we have lost. It's not going to be easy. I know people think that I'm fucking crazy, but I'm sorry, but I know there are people that will be turned off by this. You know, you're in love with that guy, you're in love with fucking hating people. I don't. It's like this Mamdani did a speech today that was just, it was, you know, emotionally moving. It was incredible. The guy fucking gets it. And then there are people that are just writing, he hates America. And it's like, dude, did you even listen to what he just said? That was heartfelt. That was eloquent. That was presidential. The speech that Mamdani just gave is the speech that Trump will never give. That unifies, that it's disgusting. It just is. It's just, there's this constant battle right now between the people that want to cooperate and the people that want to be competitive. Competitive people who run the world, they're all fucking assholes. We should be cooperating as a species. Buddy of mine is talking to me now on Discord or on the Steam chat, but I can't answer it. Text and drive. You can see that American truck driver in my Steam friends list there. You should see that and know that I'm driving. You can cause an accident with that shit. So if you're ever watching this bag of dirt, don't be clicking on my name and talking to me while you see American. Oh shit. Hold on. Now my phone is ringing. I have to answer this. Yeah.
I mean, you crazy?
Yes, they are.
No. Are
Hold on.
they crying mud, or are they?
Hold on 1 second. All right. It was a little slow on the pause there, and you had to hear some of that, but that was like I said, my parents are in Kansas, and they were calling to check up because I am watching their cats. And one of them, Nyla, is a lover, and she is a clueless lover that just loves everything, and she is totally happy with anything. And is this still recording? It is. Yeah, that Nyla is like that, but Sage, he is a sensitive cat. He does not do well without his person here. You and his person is my mom. And so he is prone to howling fits. He'll sit up there and howl. Poor guy. But Nyla, she is the exact opposite. They're polar opposites. They're like Laurel and Hardy cats, because he is kind of tall and thin, and she is short and plump, and she is just happy. Her tail is up all the time, no matter what. So why won't this truck go when I do cruise control? Nyla loves everything and doesn't care about anything. She would be happy anywhere she's at. She is the eternal optimist. And Sage, he just broods and mopes, and you can see the look on his face like fucking, is this all there is? I think he's a smart one. He gets it. He's a thinker. And she is absent-minded and oblivious. Just not a care in her world. It's adorable, though. She is. Except, if she didn't live here, she would, walk under a lawnmower or something and just be gone. If she was out in the street, she would definitely fucking go say hello to a car. Him, on the other hand, the first time he sees the car, he would hide and wait until he saw 1,000 of them before he ever even considered fucking being seen by them. Come on, cruise control, figure it out. They did something to the cruise control coding here. It's non-responsive and does not handle changes going well. It does not handle acceleration, like when you start low and aim high. It keeps glitching out. That makes me want to play Farm Sim. I got that, dude. I've been playing that a bit. I haven't played it on the new computer yet. Love this new computer. Doing great. It's also, I've got a natural high definition resolution on the monitor now because I've got a better graphic card and a visual setup monitor than I used to have. So all of my old videos were upscaled to be high definition and not naturally so because of the technology of my hardware back in the day. I can't believe they're having fun in Kansas. They sounded like they were having fun, and it's like, that's wrong. I'm sure that defies some natural law. Oh, 65, I guess. Speed. Highway 50. 50 goes through Colorado too, and down through Colorado Springs. In fact, let me look at this. 50, yeah, it goes right through here into Lamar, through Pueblo, Colorado Springs, all the way to Montrose. And 50 is the highway that goes it's the highway that I-70 replaced through here, and when it gets to I-15 right here, it I-70 continues south on 15, but 50 continues to go all the way into the Tetons. I think that's the mountain range that's right in here. It's pretty fantastic stuff. What is? Let's see. Does it have a name here? Looks like I've already visited. Check mark. Anyway, 50 is an international highway. It was, I think, the first highway to go coast to coast. I might be wrong with that. It's right out. It's 2 blocks away from me right now. 50 runs right through Bennett, Colorado, and it becomes Colfax all the way through Denver. Is 50, which Colfax at one point was the longest continuous street in the United States. I don't know if it still is. They build it. Hutchinson. Parentheses. Was I supposed to turn there? I don't think so. Turn here. I turn where I want to, not where the red line tells me. I am not a slave to your red line. Wait a minute, why is it telling me to go up ahead? What is it doing here? Where is my delivery? Yeah, my delivery is right over here. Why is it telling me to go all the way the fuck over there? Your directory thing is broken. I'm turning here. My delivery is over there. Unless this is like supposed to be no left-hand turn. Or they just wanted me to go the other way because it would have been easier because I'd have to turn for them to do this. But anyway, the navigation thing is wrong, man. Yeah, see? Why is it? Arrows glitchy shit there, company making this game. Why are those arrows telling me to go all the way back? Somebody answer me. My delivery is like right in front of me. It's telling me I'm 7 hours and 28 minutes away. This is it, right? This is Hutchinson? Am I in the right place? Yes. My game is broken. Cruise control ain't working. It's telling me all this fucking go 1,000 miles away bullshit. It says I'm 380 miles away and 7 hours away. But my spot is right here in front of me. You see down here in the corner, I can't point it out, but I look that way, it just changes my camera view. Why does it start going backwards like that? think that's gonna do it for this video. That let me put some points into my person here if I have them. I don't. So we'll just hit continue, and that'll be that. But yeah, that I think that's enough for the for a video. I might play more, and I will definitely record it. I don't know if there'll be commentary in future videos. I don't always feel like talking, and sometimes I'm more documenting these for my own thing. I've said that in multiple videos that this is my video game diary. I play a lot of games, so I'm recording them, and when I'm 80, I'm hoping to look back on this stuff, and it's also my contribution to the future AI overlords that are going to be running everything. They can look through this, and I contributed to that with some data that they're going to like. Um, I don't know how this is going to help them take over the solar system, but they'll figure it out. It was good for you to stop in. Thanks for listening. Try not to burn down the world. There's a lot of that going on. Don't be part of that. Peace out.